Alright, let's see if it's working now. My mic wasn't working earlier. Let's see if it's working now. Give me 1 minute, though, before it starts, because I gotta check to make sure my microphone's okay. It wasn't working earlier. Hope it's working now. Let's see. Is it working? Are we working? Yeah, we are, of course. If my mic usually doesn't work, it's because it's my friggin', I usually either reset my controller or I just have to, just reset my console. Anyway, as I tried to say before, we're here for another episode of Fighting Spirit, and we got a great card lined up for tonight. Big show, big main event. Main event still is going to be a cage of no escape, as it's two former friends, Plum and the hybrid weight champion Brandon Styles. They're going to battle it out in a cage of no escape tonight for the hybrid weight championship title. Before we get anywhere close to that matchup, we had to kick off with our opener, as Zach York tries to win the openweight championship from Ben Robinson, the friend of Adrian Coleman. Already we're going to start with a high knee by the champion early on from Ben Robinson. And, thing with this one here between Zach York and Ben Robinson is Zach York's brother, or twin brother, Jamie. Jamie York's got a huge opportunity tonight. A five-man matchup. Later tonight, before the main event happens, we're going to have a five-way matchup for a shot at Paul Weiss's World Championship. And the people that will be in that five-man match for the world title contendership is Iron Taylor, Wolfman, Reverend Morbid, Jamie York, and Grim Gory. So we got a lot of good people in that number one contenders match later tonight. Also, we got two huge tag matches. What I mean by huge, I mean there's a four-way tornado tag for the shot at the tag team titles. And then earlier on in the card, we're going to have a four-way tornado tag for the international tag team titles. Blaze says, I thought I messed up the feed. You didn't mess up the feed, Blaze. It's just my microphone didn't want to work. So really, Blaze, it had nothing to do with you or the feed. It was just my microphone that messed up. Right now, though, York trying to get back into this matchup here. It's Ben Robinson, champion who won it during a matchup against Michael Blaze. And the reason why the match was a thing was because the title was vacant due to the champion, Jack Perry, being suspended. Of course, he's no longer suspended now, but he's not really here at the moment. The Rebirth Alliance are trying to say they want a shot of the titles. Well, the issue is all the members of the Alliance right now, the Rebirth Alliance, well, they're all in a match tonight. Max Caruso, part of that Rebirth Alliance, he's in a match, as it'll be him, Jericho Jones, and Cameron Jacobs teaming up tonight to face off against Vic Cruiser, David Finlay, and Drilla Maloney, and then, of course, Iron Taylor and Wolfman are in the five-man number one tender match later. And Blaze got fired last episode. He's on the card. He got fired last episode. Funny thing is, Blaze could potentially be fired from three companies tonight later on Shockwave Wrestling, because on Shockwave Wrestling, Blaze got to face Mad Me Gorilla. And if Blaze loses to Mad Me Gorilla, then Blaze is stuck in the multiverse until he can win the multiversal title. Oh, Burning Hammer, Zach York. Wait a minute here. The referee's distracted. Blaze says, no, I didn't. Yes, you did. Your contract got paper shredded. Again, Coleman, get involved. The referee, turn around, ref. And because of that distraction from Coleman, Ben Robinson is able to kick out of that Burning Hammer before the referee can even make a count. Blaze says that he can beat Mad Me Gorilla later. No, you can't, Blaze. You're probably going to lose to Mad Me Gorilla, knowing how terrible you've been. Of course, Blaze did win the MSW World title, but it's not really because of him. It was really just because everyone else did it for him. Robinson puts him up big time. Folding powerbomb into the bridge. Robinson to retain the title. Almost. Just not enough. Now York's the one in trouble. Zach might want to not get up here. Zach York in trouble. Oh, wait, he moved out of the way and a big shot of the ribs. York moved out of the way of the big shot from Robinson. Now there's a sleeper hold locked in. Robinson's caught in a sleeper hold. Hopefully he doesn't tap out, though, and Robinson fights out of the sleeper. Yeah, I know that, no, actually, no, Brimstone and Johnson are in a match later tonight, but we'll find out which match they're in later. Good knee to the ribs by Robinson, the champion here. Of course, really good friend of Adrian Coleman. One of the reasons why Coleman is here tonight. Wasn't for Robinson back in last year, Coleman definitely wouldn't be here tonight. It was Robinson who fixed up Adrian Coleman after that incident between Coleman, Devin, and Vic Cruiser. Taylor Todd really wants new people in the alliance, and oh no, we got an exposed turnbuckle here, folks. We got an exposed turnbuckle, and Robinson. Oh no, Robinson landed with a knee drop on the floor, and he's hurt. Robinson knee dropped the floor, and he's hurt. You can see him limping when he was coming up from that knee drop. Counter again by Robinson, but that knee's going to be a factor here in this match. Zach York goes ribs first into that barricade, and now gets head slammed off the apron. York's fighting back, though. Zach with a forearm. And oh, wow, what a roundhouse right to the head of the champion, right on the floor. York doesn't know what to do, though. Blaze felt the wrath of that move before. Of course, Zach York was the man that destroyed Blaze's made-up title. He threw in a wood chipper. Champ thrown back into the ring. He might be out cold. The champion might be knocked out cold from that roundhouse kick on the floor. Now he's on the ropes, so the champ in trouble. Zach with a big boot. Now old Twig's talking about he can't take his nap, and now Coleman again getting involved. The owner getting involved in his friend's matchup, taunting Zach, talking to him and everything. The referee does not see the turnbuckle, though. Exposed, and York head first off the exposed turnbuckle. Zach York off the exposed turnbuckle. The referee just saw it, and then the ref turned around, and next thing you know, wham, right in the exposed turnbuckle goes Zach York, and if Ben hits this, might see the champion retain here tonight. Referee, though, trying to put the turnbuckle back on. York, springboard DDT, nice move by the challenger. York, here we go, cover Zach York. York to win the title here. Oh, and the champ kicks out. Robinson kicks out. I bet it's because of the referee. If the referee would have just turned around earlier, that could have been a 3 count. Zach looking to put this match to bed. He's got him up for another burning hammer. Torture Rack neckbreaker. York to win the open weight title. Oh no, and again the champ kicks at it too. And now York's looking to put the finishing touches on this matchup. Zach York. Oh no, he went for the roundhouse and he missed. The champ ducked it off the ropes. Black hole slam. And that might be it. No, it is not going to be it. York finds some way to power out at 2. Michael Blaze, even though he's not supposed to be here, he just said to Ryan he would give him money if he fights Mad Me Gorilla. No, Blaze, you have to do that or else you're going to be fired from Shockwave, I think. York, there's a beautiful neckbreaker from Zach. Champion knocked down with springboard. Oh, Coleman tried to grab his foot. That's a bad idea there, Coleman. Oh, there it is. Bang! The roundhouse again. He hit it again. 2 of those kicks again, and that's 3. We got a new open weight champion. Zach York winning the open weight championship from Robinson. Despite the interferences of the owner, Adrian Coleman, Zach York, the new open weight champion here tonight. But 3 roundhouse kicks, really, it took to put away Ben Robinson. Zach York, the brand new open weight champion. And what's going to be one of a lot of title matches. I think we got like 4 title fights tonight. Speaking of that Rebirth Alliance that we were talking about earlier in the first matchup, here's one of the members right here. It's Max Cruiser. As Max Cruiser tonight is teaming up with Jericho Jones and Cameron Jacobs as they face Vic Cruiser and two members of the Bullet Club War Dogs, David Finley and Drilla Maloney. The other ones, of course, Max Cruiser, Jericho Jones, and CJ to win this matchup. But Maloney's been on a warpath as of late. Same with David Finley, both of those two members of the Master Militia. Same with Cruiser, actually. Vic, David Finley, and Drilla Maloney, they've been very impressive over the last few weeks when there comes from a tag matches or even a title match. These three have been very impressive guys. Right now, though, Max is going after Drilla. You have Vic and Jones. Oh, Vic Cruiser to win the match, and a breakup, though, by CJ. Right now, 3-on-2 advantage for Vic and the Dogs. Counter by CJ on Finley. A clothesline from Jacobs and a sidewalk slam by Maloney. Drilla Maloney, both times he's hit a Driller Killer in this company and over an MSW. It's gone to win, no matter if he hit it once or twice. It's always in at the match. It could happen here. Cover CJ to win, and a kick out by Cruiser. Max thrown over the top rope by Maloney. Vic catches CJ. Beautiful half and half. Thumb there, or punch by Jericho Jones. Right now, though, Cameron Jacobs on the ropes. Same with Finley, or Maloney. Finley's in the corner. Off the ropes. Nice crossbody there by Jericho Jones, and an electric chair by Max Cruiser. Finley will take down the punches here. David Finley. Whipcord blocked by Cruiser. Now Vic's going for Jones. Cruiser. Oh, God. Vic with a German suplex. Poor Jericho Jones. German suplex by Vic. Cover by Max to pin Finley here. And a kick out by David Finley. Maloney, though, uses power to try to take out Jericho Jones here on the floor. Vic tossing Max Cruiser around the ring out of the corner. Finley continuing the attack on Max Cruiser. If I'm CJ or Jericho, you want to get another guy in the ring. Finley misses the springboard. That's just David. Oh, no. Jones again. This time German suplex on the floor by Vic Cruiser. The corner is CJ, courtesy of Maloney, as Cruiser's getting thrown on by Finley, and Vic's getting punched by Jones. CJ's leg got punted into the ropes by Drilla Maloney. Oh, this is not good for Max. Max Cruiser is going to his back, slammed right into the steel barricade. David Finley driving the back of Cruiser right into the barricade. There goes the head of Cruiser, right off the knee of David Finley. Finley savagely going after Max Cruiser. Vic, though, trying to put away Jones on the floor. God's last gift right on the floor. And now we got Vic versus Max Cruiser. Battle of the Cruisers right now on the floor, and a fallaway slam. Cover broken up by Finley. Jones trying to, CJ trying to cover Maloney, and there's a big springboard by Finley. The Dogs are right now 2-on-1 beating down on CJ. CJ caught Finley. Snake Eyes on the ropes, but look at that. Maloney's right on him. Drilla Maloney, pop up. Oh, big kick to the chest. And now David with a big kick. Maloney's trying to go for a Drilla Killer. No, instead kick by Finley instead. David Finley, takedown. And Finley with a shoot takedown and now punching and palm strikes right at CJ. Well, Max Cruiser and Jericho Jones are trying to put away this match on the floor. CJ picked up by Maloney. Drill Maloney, Snake Eyes right to CJ. Oh, wait a minute here. Drilla to get the win to pin CJ in the ring. Kick out at 2. Max Cruiser with a Dominator right on Vic Cruiser. Vic is dropped by a Dominator on the floor by Max. And oh God, there goes Maloney sent to the floor. Now all three members of the other team are on the floor. Right now the Master Militia's not looking too good. Look at Joe! Oh no, he missed. CJ missed. Taylor's talking about Jericho Jones and CJ are going to be the new members they want to join. Well, I think CJ and Jones are already part of a team already. Oh, and there you go. Maloney sent for a ride. Jones get the win. Jericho Jones for a victory here. No, Maloney at 2. Yeah, Jericho Jones and CJ actually are already part of a different faction. Remember, if I remember correctly, they're already a part of the Hawks of Flight. There's a big couple knee drops there by Jericho Jones on Drilla Maloney. Oh, look out here. Beautiful moonsault inverted DDT by Jericho Jones. Of course, Jones will have to keep his eyes out if Malachi Abramoff ever wants to show his ugly face in this matchup. More big knee drops right to Maloney's throat by Jericho Jones. Jones on a mission to win this match for him and CJ and Cruiser. Oh, there's a hiccup by me. Maloney on the ropes trying to get away from Jones. Oh, what a chop though. Finley with a boot right to the head of CJ. I think CJ's bleeding. Yeah, I think CJ's cut open right above his eye. There's a cut from that kick by David Finley. Finley thrown into the ring by CJ. And Jones put away David Finley. He's got up now. He's going to hit him with the ride again. That could do it to pin David Finley. Get the win for him, Cruiser and Jones. Yes, they have. Jericho Jones gets the pin on David Finley, and the team of Jericho Jones, Max Cruiser, and Cameron Jacobs win tonight over the Masker Militia. Places I don't remember, I can't wrestle, I'm going on vacation. You're not going on vacation. Blaze, you're not going on vacation. And you're not even supposed to be here anyway, you're fired. A big win for these 3 here over the Masker Militia. So that's already 1 win for the Rebirth Alliance for Max Cruiser. Question will be, can Iron Taylor or Wolfman win their match later tonight for a shot at the world title? Next up's going to be a 3-way. This one's a big one. Winner of this match will face Jamie York for the International Championship on the next episode. Of course, that's if Jamie York does not win that 5-way number 1 tender match later. That's going to be Luther, Jeff Cobb, Dan Polwell. This is a 3-way elimination matchup. So, of course, last man standing wins. Lance is about tickets. You can't toss me out. Yeah, we can toss you out because you're technically a former employee here and got fired. We can toss you out. We can just say that this man's being an asshole, and that means we can throw Blaze out. Early cover Luther and a kick out there by Jeff Cobb. Kind of think about it here. It's kind of funny. We got a member of the Masker Militia here in Jeff Cobb. We got a member of the Truth Commission and Luther. And then Dan Polwell, he's just by himself. Or no, Dan is a part of the Hawks of Flight, if I remember correctly. So kind of like a faction warfare. Oh man, poor Dan just got tossed out of the ring by Luther. Places I'd like to see you try. Okay, I guess we got security down there and throw Blaze out for being Michael Blaze. Wait, said Dan's got a kendo stick and he dropped it. Luther for a clothesline said it's a drop kick by Dan, and now Cobb looks to put away Dan, takes out that arm. Yeah, it's going to get security to throw Blaze out for being Michael Blaze. Cobb taking it to Luther right now. This would be actually a really good match. Luther versus Jeff Cobb. Drop kick again, this time to the back of Cobb by Dan Polwell. Places, what do you Renner Cops want? What do you Renner Cops want to do? But Blaze, that's not like a security. That's not a security guard or anything, Blaze. Instead, that's Gabe Kidd. Gabe Kidd just went over to Michael Blaze and said, "No, I'm the security here, Blaze. It's either you get your ass out of the building now, or I'm going to do it for you." Oh, beautiful springboard arm drag by Dan Polwell. Right off the ropes. Beautiful moves by Dan. And now, right now, a little double team for Jeff Cobb and Dan to take out Luther. Cover on Luther. Kick out by the number 1 contender to the CTL World Championship. Blaze says, "Make me." Gabe says, "Okay." Gabe Kidd just picked up Michael Blaze by the waist, and he put him up over his shoulders, and he's got Blaze right now over the top of his shoulders. Blaze is trying to get out of Gabe's grip here, but he can't escape Gabe's grip. And Gabe just threw Blaze out of the building. Right now, Luther throws Dan into the fake announce table. And now Luther slams the head of Dan off the fake announce table. Ooh, Pop throws a candlestick right at the head of Luther. Right now in the ring's Luther. Waiting for one of these two to get back in the ring. Here's Cobb. Luther clothesline, no one home. Counter by Jeff. Jeff Cobb dropped toe hold by Cobb. And Dan with a friggin' candlestick to the back of Jeff Cobb. Luther bumps into Dan Polwell. Now again, Jeff Cobb and Dan working together to try to take out Luther. There's Devin. Oh, nice wheelbarrow bulldog by Dan on Jeff Cobb. Devin will be in a match later tonight. He'll be in a 4-way Tornado Tag Team #1 contenders match. I'll talk about the guys who are in that match later. Cover here by Luther to eliminate Dan Polwell from this matchup. And a kick out from Dan. And Cobb just threw a barbed wire baseball bat at the head of Luther. Oh, and Cobb's pissed. Oh, this might do it for Dan. I thought he was going to throw him off the ropes, but no. So there's a assisted stomp there by Jeff, and this could do it right here for Dan. Dan's night might be over if this lands. Tour of the Islands. Tour of the Islands. Somehow Dan kicked out. Devin talked about, I thought that he was already the #1 contender for the tag titles. Well, you were last episode, and then you lost a trios match to a different team, and because of that, now they're wanting a shot at that contendership, and so are 2 other teams. So I guess we're going to find out who's going to be in that match. And oh no! Cobb hit with a light tube. A light tube just shattered all over the back of Jeff Cobb. Oh God, clothesline Luther. Luther, the lariat of his own, cover on Cobb. And somehow again, Cobb kicks out. Oh, and this is going to do it for Dan if this connects. Luther, pump handle, power slam, right onto the fragments of the light tube. Thinking to say goodnight for Dan. And yeah, Dan's gone. He's eliminated by Luther. Devin's saying that I call bull crap on that. Taylor says, the Rebirth line says, if you don't want the shot, we'll be happy to take the place. Well, of course, the contendership is on the line tonight, but also the international tag team titles are on the line, so those were vacated. Those were vacated by House of Torch due to their suspension a few episodes ago. Once again, Devin and Tamon Honda will have to defend that contendership to the tag team titles. And there's 3 other teams they'll have to defend that contendership against. Of course, one of the teams we already know because that's the team they lost to in the trios match. They lost to a trio of Magnum TA, Cody Rhodes, and Dustin Rhodes. And so Cody and Dustin are going to try to win a shot at the tag titles. But we do not know the 2 other teams that are also going to be in that match later tonight. Oh God, Luther with a guitar. Luther's got a guitar, and he tried to play a tune on Jeff Cobb's forehead, but Cobb made sure not to do that then. Oh God, belly right on the light tube fragments. There's a couple matches earlier today. We had Zach York winning the Openweight Championship from Ben Robinson, and then just in the last match, we had Jericho Jones, Cameron Jacobs, and Max Cruiser beat David Finley, Drilla Maloney, and Vic Cruiser. Third match of the night of 9. The main event will be Cage and No Escape for the Hybrid Championship. Brandon Styles versus Plum. And wow, just tossing Luther with no ease. There's Cobb. And that's going to do it. Jeff Cobb with that reverse power slam throw on the fragments of a broken guitar gets the 3. And Jeff Cobb is going to be facing Jamie York either next episode or the following episode for the international championship. Big win there for Jeff Cobb. Devin talked about that there's snow over there in Kill Devil Hills. There's none right now over here in Canada, but we're supposed to get some this weekend. Big win there for Jeff Cobb, and especially for the Master Militia. Here's your second title fight of the night. It's going to be Grit defending his KOPW championship against the returning Magnum TA. Magnum TA, of course, returned to action last episode, where him, Cody, and Dustin Rhodes defeated Devin, Kobashi, and Honda in a trios match. And because of their victory over the Burning Cobras, Magnum TA gets a shot at the KOPW title, while Cody and Dustin get to be in a four-way contenders match for the tag titles. Already look at Grit, the champion. He's already defended the title once before, which was against Scott Steiner. And Grit defeated Scott Steiner, but Grit took a little while to get into that matchup. There was a point in that match where Grit almost lost. Of course, Scott Steiner was not able to lock in a Steiner recliner or a Steiner screwdriver. If that definitely would have hit, I think Grit would not be the champion right now. But of course, it's going to be a different change of pace when you go from Scott Steiner to Magnum TA. Off the ropes, Grit with a big clothesline to Magnum TA. Magnum show up over on MSW after Devin won the 30-man Battle Royal to become MSW World Champion. Magnum TA showed up after Devin's win and said that he was back from the multiverse and he's ready to turn the what-ifs of his career into the nows. Taylor saying he's heard the Mafia's not doing too well. Other than The Rock and a couple people, no, they haven't. I think if you take tag matches out of the equation, I think the only person that's won a singles match or a multi-man match and not a tag match is Scott Steiner from the Main Event Mafia. There's a big double knees to the back of Magnum TA, but Magnum TA is already right back to his feet here against Grit. And stunner into the ropes there, sends Grit to the floor. Grab him at the back of his neck. Didn't look too good there for the champion. Let Magnum TA right back to his feet. Grit's on the ropes. Off the ropes goes Grit. Duck under by Magnum. Magnum TA with a big back body drop. And no, there's a kick out. The other time he's trying to convince Scott Steiner to join them. I don't think Scott Steiner's going to join them. Most of his friends is with the Mafia, plus his nephews also with Main Event Mafia. Whoa, both men went for a jumping move and both men missed. Magnum TA's got him up. Brainbuster! Brainbuster for Magnum TA. And now the champion's in trouble. This is the same thing that thralled Grit and almost had him lose the title against Scott Steiner. Of course, Grit came firing back and able to retain, and there's a big drop kick by Magnum TA. Is that going to win him the title right there? Huge, humongous drop kick for Magnum TA. Is that going to win him the KOPW Championship? No, it will not. Kick out for Grit, but this is not where you want to be if you're Grit, as that will set up. Nope, never mind. Springboard cutter, no one's home. Big kick for Grit there. Grit trying to maybe go for a Gritter end driver. No, he's caught! He's caught by Magnum TA! Magnum TA spinning brainbuster! Grit went for it, and he got called a spinning brainbuster! And somehow Grit powers out it too. That was close. He almost had a new champion, and oh wow, springboard leg drop. Right now the challenger's in complete control. Oh, I bet that's Blaze. There's a guy trying to climb the windows of the building. I bet that's Blaze, because Blaze was fired last episode, and then earlier in this episode, he was thrown out of the building. Right now the champion was trying to fight back, but that brainbuster is definitely going to be hurting Grit. Face washes here by Grit, the champion. Tried to go for that girder end, and he got caught with a spinning brainbuster and almost got 3. And now Grit's going to go for it. That's how he won and retained the title. Gritter end driver right on Magnum TA. The only question will be, will that be to retain the title? Oh no, it will not. The Magnum TA powers out. But Grit, though, he's not taking advantage of the opportunity. He needs to stay on him. Instead, he goes for a taunt. It's a bad idea. You don't want to let the challenger get back into the matchup. Beautiful springboard from Grit off the corner. Grit, oh, he's got him caught. Oh no, here we go. Grit now. Forearm to the back. Now it's right to the back of his head with those forearms. Little shots for the champion here. Grit's going to pick him up, try to end this. The kick is complete. Going for an X-Plex here. Gone with the X-Plex. Question will be, is he going to go yet? He's going to set up for a Gritter end driver again. No, it's blocked. He's blocked. Magnum, there it is. Belly to belly. Magnum TA off of belly to belly. Got him for 3. We got a brand new KOPW champion. And just in his second match since he's returned from that injury, Magnum TA is the Kano Pro Wrestling champion. Once again, Grit tried to go for it again. It was blocked by Magnum, and then he nailed a belly to belly. 1, 2, 3. New champion. That's the second new champion tonight out of 4 matches that we have crowned a brand new champion. We still have, actually 5, not 4. But we still have 3 other title matches to go. And so far, 2 of the titles have changed hands. Zach York winning the openweight title. And now tonight, Magnum TA, KOPW champion. Hey, we might not be New Japan retired the title, but Magnum TA is the new champion. So yeah, New Japan retired the KOPW title. That was official yesterday. It was made official yesterday by New Japan, retiring the KOPW title. But we're not retiring the KOPW title. No, we're keeping it here. Next title fight here, it's going to be a 4-way for the International Tag Team titles. It's going to be Alex Brimstone and Trevor Johnson of the Rebirth Alliance against Bull Run Banjo Plow, against Mitsuharu Misawa and Yoshihiro Gawa, and the Stark Brothers. Let's talk about some star power. There's a lot of star power in this match. Hell, there's one team in this match, I'm not going to name names, but there's one team in this match that has probably 1 million star power on it just because of one guy. Taylor Son, Wolfman, and whoever wins tonight will try to bring the titles home. Well, yeah. Later tonight in the 5-way, it's going to be Wolfman, Iron Taylor, Reverend Morbid, Jamie York, and Grim Gory, as those 5 men later tonight will fight for a shot of the world title. Of course, champion Paul Weiss retained the title last episode by defeating Ray Little, but it's shrouded in controversy due to the constant interferences by Joe Massacre and Con Shane that helped Paul Weiss keep the world title. Nice axe kick to the back there, Banjo by Misawa. Same with the elbow there. Bear hug already by Johnson. Of course, this is first pinfall or submission wins the titles. Oh, big DDT though from Plow. I have been told though that whoever wins this match, we already know who the number 1 contenders are for these titles, and that's going to be Rave Clown and Bratnell Bomber, who were the previous champions before Sho and Yoshinobu Katamaru won the titles, and then of course they were suspended by Coleman for a whole episode, which then they had to drop the titles. Already nice counter and a kick out though by Plow. Taylor's trying to rave on Alex Brimstone and Trevor Johnson. Brimstone and Johnson, of course, former 2-time tag team champions here. And they've been a part of every World Tag League since we've had it. They were tag team champions at one point in World Tag League. They made their farthest they've ever made it was to the quarterfinals of the first tournament. And of course they met the House of Black. And that's how they lost. They lost to the House of Black in the quarterfinals when the House of Black made that really surprising run in the first World Tag League where they finished second place in their Group B, only of course down to El Phantasmo and Hikuleo. And then House of Black won their quarterfinal matchup against TMDK, and they'll move on when won their first match in the playoffs since TMDK, defeated Brimstone and Johnson in the quarters, and then they lost in the semifinals of the tournament to the Rockabilly Connection, Reverend Morbid and Rockstar Steve. Blaze's House of Black, you mean Sirius Black? No, Blaze. Again, this is Blaze's knowledge on wrestling. Blaze knows nothing of wrestling if it does not involve himself. I mean, this man, they'll probably tell you that he sold out, he probably sold out the Tokyo Dome all by himself, even though that Blaze has only ever wrestled in the Tokyo Dome a few times, and has lost every single time he's been in the Tokyo Dome. Spin out slam from Alex Starks, and choke slam by Brimstone on the floor to Banjo. Blaze says, yes, I did. No, you didn't, Blaze. You're not the reason why the Tokyo Dome got sold out. Big time spine buster by Plow. Plow to win the International Tag Team titles for Bull Run. And no, a kickoff from the former KOPW champion Yoshinari Ogawa. Ogawa, it's caught. Black hole slam. Plow to win the titles. And a breakup there from Starks. Blaze says he was in the main event. Blaze, you have never wrestled in the main event in the Tokyo Dome. I think the furthest match in the Tokyo Dome on the card that Blaze was ever in was in, like, the fourth match and the fifth match of a card of the Tokyo Dome show. I know that one year he was the opening match of the night, and then the second match. I think the furthest, they said it was probably the fourth or fifth match of the night, and that was against Booster, and he lost. A big sidewalk slam from Brimstone, countered by Misawa. Oh wow, look at Mitsuharu Misawa, caught though by Banjo. Not surprising though, the Banjo caught Misawa. Misawa made his return last episode of the mystery card, where it was him and Ogawa versus Marcus and Shibata. Sadly, Misawa and Ogawa would lose to Marcus and Shibata. Well, of course, Misawa is always going to put up a very valuable effort no matter what match he's in. Off the ropes, Misawa, discus elbow! Mitsuharu Misawa to give him and Ogawa the titles. Oh, and almost three. Big kick out by Banjo. Almost a victory for Misawa and Ogawa, as they almost won the International Tag Team titles. Over on Marlin here, broken up by Brimstone. This Alex Brimstone versus Bull Run, that's happened plenty of times before. Oh, choke slam coming up for Banjo, blocked by Ogawa. Yoshinari Ogawa, he's trained a lot of people, of course. He was the guy that trained the current IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Zack Sabre Jr., who retained his title in both of the Tokyo Dome shows. He beat Shota Umino in a 40-plus minute match, and then he retained against Ricochet. Double covers here, and double kickouts. Johnson goes for Misawa. Trevor Johnson trying to put him away, and some game over. Oh, wait a minute, Marlin. Hollywood and Vine. He's got it locked in. And nope, stopped by Banjo. Oh, here we go. Fall away. T-bone suplex by Plow. But wait, Plow can't get the pin. Plow, though, just barely gets a pin in a breakup by Marlin. He just barely put his arm across the chest of Alex Starks. Just barely was able to get a pin going, but, of course, Marlin was right there to break it up. Knee to the ribs and sends Misawa to the floor. Stunner for Marlin. The two brothers are in control. Marlin's now out on the floor. Trevor's on the apron. Look out, and Trevor's sent to the floor. Oh, the referee almost got sent out as well. Ogawa's in trouble, though. Yoshinari Ogawa just got powerbombed to the apron. Counter by Plow on the floor to Marlin's. Big time, I almost said Northern Lights. That is not a Northern Lights suplex. That is a Ruthez press. I'm an idiot for saying that. I know the difference between them. Ogawa with a big enziguri on Plow here on the floor. At least we don't have to see a Blaze match tonight. I mean, we will on Shockwave later tonight, because on Shockwave Wrestling, it's going to be Michael Blaze versus Mad Meat Gorilla, in a match where if Michael Blaze loses to Mad Meat Gorilla, then Blaze has to stay in the multiverse until he becomes multiversal champion. And I gotta say, it's gonna be hilarious to see Michael Blaze lose to Mad Meat Gorilla. Not one good for Plow. Black will slam again on Ogawa. This could do it. He might see new International Tag Team Champions. Yes, it is. Bull Run, Banjo, and Plow are the new International Tag Team Champions. I know someone's going to be happy about that one, and that's Ray Little. Ray Little's going to be celebrating with his boys tonight here. Big win for Plow and Banjo, Bull Run. They're the new International Tag Team Champions. So that's now counted 3 new champions tonight. And of course, that's now Bull Run. I think Bull Run, yeah, that's Bull Run's first tag team titles here. Next up's a big one, though. Malachi Abramoff trying to win back the Brass Knuckles Championship. As he goes one-on-one with the champion, Anasushi Onita. Onita won the title from Abramoff a couple episodes ago, and now he tries to win it back. At least Onita, though, Onita has backup in the form of GX3 and Grim Gory. Well, of course, Abramoff is flanked by Terminus and Jamie York. And already the champions will start these off with some elbows and arm drags. I think after this is going to be, I believe after this it's going to be the 4-way number 1 contenders match for the tag team titles. Of course, like I said, we know 2 of the teams. Devin and Toman Honda of the Burning Cobras, they're going to be part of that, plus the Rhodes brothers, Cody and Dustin. And then the other 2 teams, we do not know. It's going to be a shot in the dark to see who's in that match. Big body slammer already by the champion. Onita's calling him up. Term's trying to hype up his guy. And look out for Anasushi Onita, a missile dropkick, turning back the clock to his old junior heavyweight days. Right now, the champion staying in control of Abramoff. Smart move by Onita. Vic's bow before your ultimate champion. Well, Vic, you lost earlier tonight. You, Drilla, and Finley lost to Max Cruiser, Jericho Jones, and Cameron Jacobs. Well, you guys lost in the second match of the night. Right now, Abramoff's trying to win the title back from Onita. I know someone that'll be very happy, though. Ray Little's going to be very happy because Bull Run, Banjo, and Plow in our last match, they won the International Tag Team titles. So that's a big win already for Ray Little, seeing his boys become tag team champions. He says that Ray Little can go to hell. Well, I think Vic can as well. I mean, Vic's got a big match, though. Vic Cruiser has a huge match later tonight on Shockwave Wrestling. As it's going to be Vic Cruiser, David Finley, Joe Massacre, Drew Maloney. If they're taking on the team of Brandon Styles, Cameron Jacobs, Jericho Jones, and Jake Styles. Fire Thunder Bomb, Hero Onita, and a kick out by Abramoff. The champion almost won. Champion almost retained right there off a Thunder Fire Bomb, but not enough to put him away. Onita drops an elbow, and a Sushi Onita with a big elbow from the top rope. There's Brandon. Brandon, you're in a big main event, dude. Brandon Styles is in a huge main event. Page You Know Escape is going to be your main event. It's going to be Brandon Styles defending his hybrid championship tonight in our main event against Flum. Blaze is born. Blaze, you're actually not in this card because you were fired. Blaze was fired last episode, and he's already been thrown out of the building. He got thrown out of the building earlier by Gabe Kidd for disturbing the fans. Ooh, jeez Louise. Onita with a big DDT to the floor. Blaze says, I'm not fired. Yes, you were. You got your contract. Your contract went through a paper shredder. Onita, another DDT to the floor. Good God, what is Abramoff's head made out of? 2 DDTs on the floor. And now a Thunder Fire Bomb to the floor. 2 DDTs and a Thunder Fire Bomb to the outside of the ring to Abramoff. And another DDT to the floor. Goodness gracious. Abramoff might have a head injury after tonight. He's taking lots of DDTs and Thunder Fire Bombs and everything. Brand says he's apologized for being late. Hey, you don't need to apologize for being late, dude. That's fine. Count of 16. Onita's going to fly again. And a Sushi Onita again and again, just taking the offense all on out. on Abramoff here. I'm shocked that Terminus and Jamie York have not stepped in yet to try to stop the offense of Atsushi Onita. I think Abramoff's bleeding. Yeah, Abramoff's bleeding. I don't know what just... I don't know what just happened to Malachi Abramoff. He just got busted open. He's cut above his eye. There's a cut above the eye of Abramoff right now. And the champion is mocking Malachi Abramoff, telling him, come on, bring it on. And Onita again. And Atsushi Onita just again driving the offense through Abramoff, putting Abramoff through pain. It's basically saying, Onita's saying, you want to try to win back the title? Then alright, I'll put you through hell. Oh, wait a minute here, this isn't good, this isn't good. Death Valley driver, but the referee's distracted by the turnbuckle pad. The same turnbuckle pad that Terminus took off earlier. And because of that, there's no pin for Abramoff. Max's spaghetti. I mean, I had lasagna earlier. I had a couple pieces of lasagna. That was pretty good. Oh, he hits this game. Backdrop. Nope. Counter by Abramoff. Abramoff counters backdrop driver, but Onita escapes to the floor. Good job by the champion. Stay away from Abramoff. And don't let him get back in the matchup. There goes the head of Onita off the apron, but Onita firing right back. See, that's the issue that Abramoff keeps having in this matchup. He keeps letting Onita back into the match. Oh, God, again. Thunder firebomb to the floor. He had some stir fry. Hey, nothing wrong with stir fry. Stir fry is really good. And another, oh my God, another DDT to the floor. Malachi Abramoff has taken 4 DDTs on the outside of the ring and 2 Thunder firebombs. How is he not knocked out yet? That's some spaghetti yesterday. I had pizza yesterday. Cover Onita to keep the title. I mean, this has got to be it. And yeah, that's it. And Atsushi Onita is the first champion tonight to keep his championship. Abramoff, man, he was put through the he was put through the damn ringer. Power bombs on the floor, DDTs on the floor, kicks, backdrops, punches, busted open. Out of the people that you've made, who is the best person that you've made, says Brandon. That's a tough one. I think I might have to go not Jericho Jones, probably Jamie York on that one. I like Jamie York the most. Jones is up there too. Jericho Jones. And next up, 4-way number 1 contenders match for the tag team titles. It's going to be Marcus and Shibata, the Rhodes, Dustin and Cody, Devin and Tawan Honda, and then it's going to be House of Torture. Really? Who signed off on this? I'm just going to blame Blaze for why House of Torture's in this. I swear to God, if Booster and Show win this match, I'm banning Blaze from every arena until he apologizes. Yeah, Jackson Banks is also really good too. Like I say, I swear to God, if Booster and Show win this, I'm banning Blaze from every show until he apologizes, man. Because this is probably his fault of why Booster and Show are in this match. Right now, though, it's been very even early on in the matchup here. Cody and Dustin have this opportunity because of their win with Magnum TA last episode over the team of Devin, Kobashi, and Honda, which was Magnum TA's first match back in over 30 years. Next thing you know, earlier tonight on this card, Magnum TA won the KOPW Championship from Grit. So already, Magnum TA, in just 2 matches from coming back from that gruesome injury that he suffered in that car accident when he worked for the NWA, he's already won a title in his second match. That's how good of a talent that Magnum TA has. I know the Marcus going for Show, and now we got Marcus and Cody Rhodes. And over the top rope goes Marcus, courtesy of Cody Rhodes, and Show trying to take out Cody, but he didn't. Banks has made Blaze tap out in 3 times in 1 match. Yep, that's true. 2 of them were behind the referee's back. Yeah, the ref didn't see the tap out twice, and then, of course, the 3rd time he saw it. Big DDT to the floor by Booster. Devin trying to take out Dustin Rhodes, trying to get revenge for the loss that him, Kobashi, and Honda suffered at the hands of the Rhodes and Magnum TA. Right now, though, Cody's got Marcus. That'd be a big money match, Marcus versus Cody Rhodes. Don't know if Cody would come out the victor in that one, though. Right now in the ring, though, it's Honda and Shibata. And the referee is the referee... What's going on with the referee? Is he okay? I was going to say, the referee was not moving. I was wondering if the referee was having a stroke or something. He didn't want to move. Game Changer Wrestling. If I remember, that's what the name is. Game Changer Wrestling. Standing tie between CJ and Jericho Jones. Hey, CJ and Jones are both really good, too. But here's that bastard show now. Didn't involve now. Throwing around Honda with the head scissors. Like I say, I swear to God, if Show and Booster wins, there's going to be some punishments handed out for a couple people. Now, though, back in the ring, Honda, Marcus, Shibata, and Show right now. But Show's going for a pin. Show to give him and Booster a shot of the titles and a kick out by Marcus King, who is the current CTL World Champion. He'll be defending that title against Luther at the CTL WrestleMania. And then tonight on Shockwave Wrestling, he's going to be facing William Styles for the King of the Rumble title. And I gotta say, I feel bad for William Styles tonight, because William Styles has an ultimate test of tests. This is like saying you're going for your master's degree in the hardest course of college. This man's got to face Marcus first, and then in the main event, he's got to face Shingo Takagi. That's going through 2 brick walls made of concrete and steel right there, and bricks. That's the type of challenge that William Styles has to go through tonight. And the last time that Marcus and William Styles had a match, it took everything in the kitchen sink just to put Marcus away. And by the end of that match, William Styles was gasping for air. So, again, like Matt Fruzer said, William Styles is going to be put through a ringer and a half tonight if he wants to keep both his titles, the World and the King of the Rumble title. Dustin escapes the crossface of Devin there. We got Booster with power. I hate saying anything positive about Booster ever since he turned his back on the fans and joined House of Torture. Shibata kicked by Show. Marcus with a steel chair. Cracks Devin with a steel chair. Oh, wait a minute here. Booster's trying to steal a pin, but nope. Styles says that his is probably CJ for his favorite character. That's fine. Marcus with an Emerald Flosion to pin Booster off an Emerald Flosion. And no, it's not enough. Not enough to get the win there for Marcus and Shibata. Big time sunset flip powerbomb. Dustin Rhodes. Oh, and almost a victory for the Rhodes brothers. But a kick out by Katsuyori Shibata. Yeah, I know that Game Changer Wrestling, by the way. That's Vampiro. For people wondering who Game Changer Wrestling is, or GCC Wrestling, that's Vampiro's other federation, currently owned by Joe Kenny. There we go. I couldn't think of Joe Kenny for some reason, and then it randomly came to me. Devin's asking Max if he's on that card for the big show tonight on Shockwave. Gulf Coast Championship Wrestling. I'm thinking about a different one. I'm thinking about GCW, I think. Am I thinking about GCW? I don't know. I know there's a company called Game Changer Wrestling. But again, I must be thinking of GCW or something else. Cody going for Crossroads, blocked by Show. Wait a minute. Well, what the hell is this? Show the low blow. Show the low blow on Cody Rhodes. I mean, yeah, Rhodes has felt that before, but come on, Show, really? Do you have to be this like an asshole today? Double Rhodes slam, Marcus going for Show. I mean, Marcus just want to pin Cody. He just want to win by a low blow from Show. Now we got a cross arm breaker. Marcus trying to make Show tap. That'd be great for Marcus if he can make Show tap out. Counter there by Show on Marcus. We got Show and Marcus in the ring. Back in the corner goes Marcus. Show with a forearm. Where's Show's got a match tonight on Shockwave. He's got to face Inoki in a submission match. Marcus going for it again. Emerald Explosion. Here we go. Marcus to win a shot of the tag team title. Stopped by Cody Rhodes. Rhodes breaks up the pin on Show. Cody. Nope. Blocked by Marcus. Marcus double underhook suplex. Nice one for Marcus. Honda. Nice toss over his back shoulder there on Dustin. Devin, yeah, I figured Devin will be on that card tonight for Shockwave. Thrown around him there. Honda, dead end. Honda to win it. No, broken up by Dustin Rhodes. Devin throws the sledgehammer at Dustin. Cover on Dustin to win a shot of the titles. Kick out Dustin Rhodes. Big kick out for Dustin Rhodes. Oh, but Booster, oh no. Booster neck breaker. Booster neck breaker on Devin. Oh no. Oh, I thought he was going to try to pin Devin. He didn't. He instead goes to try to go for Cody Rhodes and hits Devin with a sledgehammer. Oh, yes, I forgot there's a Money in the Bank match tonight. Top rope, Marcus second rope. Back elbow, no one home for Marcus. Instead, now Cody goes for Marcus. Devin, Marcus, here we go. This is classic as it can get. Cody went for crossroads, but he was stopped. Right now, though, Devin's on to put away Marcus to win a shot of the titles. Devin, Hell 5. Devin got a Hell 5. Devin to pin Marcus. Again, Booster's in the way. Booster got in the way of the referee's pin. Friggin' Booster. Booster got in the way of the referee, so we couldn't get a clean pin on that pin by Devin. Now everyone's in the ring. This is just pure and utter chaos. This isn't even the main event. Uh-oh, snake bite. Snake bite. Show's got snake bite on Rhodes and a breakup by Honda. Devin crossface broken up by Show. Show's going for a pin and a breakup for Devin. Blaze is fired, Mr. 2K or else. Blaze, you got fired, so how about you shut up? Devin's got Show with a Hell 5. Hell 5 to Show. To put away Show. Where's the referee? And stopped by Marcus. What was the referee doing? Cover now on Shibata by Cody in a breakup. This referee's been slow. Devin counters. Wait a minute! Crossroads! Crossroads! Cody Rhodes to win him and Dustin a shot of the titles and a breakup by Booster. God damn it, Booster. Do you have to ruin everything? Booster's caught. Hell 5. Will that do it a Hell 5? Yes, it will. Devin pins Booster. Despite two people in the ring, okay. But Devin and Honda are going to get their shot. A Hell 5 to Booster, so thank the gods above that Booster and Show don't win. It was a Hell 5. Booster, I guess Booster, not Booster, I guess Dustin and Cody said, you know what? Nah, we're not breaking it up. It's Booster. I guess everyone wanted to see Booster get pinned. Yeah, screw you, Booster. Here's the finger to Booster, by the way. Same with the finger to Show. Both of them deserve the middle one. Actually, they deserve both the middle fingers for that. And the thing is, House Torture's probably going to be in a few matches tonight on Shockwave, so I hope they don't win either. Alright, your semi-main event, 5-way for a chance at the world title. Grim Gory, Iron Taylor, Jamie York, Wolfman, and Reverend Morbid. Devin hit Booster, another Hell 5. Take that, Booster. But this is a chance for the world title shot. Of course, Iron Taylor would love this shot. He's always wanted a shot of the world title. He's only ever had one chance at the MEOW world title. And yet he lost that match. And look at that, Taylor. By the way, Taylor wearing his new attire, his alternate attire. Now, that is a reference to something, his alternate attire, so if anyone can guess the reference to Taylor's alternate attire, high five to you. Booster just no-sold a Hell 5. Really, Booster? Where's Azarenka when I need him? So yeah, if anyone can guess the reference to Iron Taylor's attire that's on him right now, then a high five to you. Then a high five to you, and a high five to you. Right now, though, Taylor with a big body slam on Reverend Morbid. Reverend Morbid and Iron Taylor. Maybe Grim Gory? I don't know. Has Grim Gory ever won the Shockwave Wrestling World title? I don't know if he has. I don't remember if Grim Gory's ever won the Shockwave title. I know he's won the MSW title. I know that Morbid has won both the MSW and Shockwave titles, the same with Taylor. Think he has. Okay, so that means there's 3 people in this match that if they get an opportunity at the world title against Paul Weiss, they might get a chance to be a member of the Triple Crown Club. Which, of course, the Triple Crown Club means you have to have won the MSW, the MEOW, and the Shockwave Wrestling World titles. Of course, filled with plenty of great wrestlers in that club, with guys like Joe Kenny, Corey Crichton, Mr. Amazing. Trevor Johnson is in there. Matt Bennett, a.k.a. Wolfman, is in there. Marcus, Devin, Brandon Styles. Looks like the Hurricanes on fire. Well, it's not a reference to the Hurricane. I mean, you're in the right boat, but it's not a wrestling reference. It's a different reference to something else. Like I said, if anyone can figure out, you get a high five. Jamie York just elbowed Morbid right in the face. You're asking to get punched after that elbow there by Jamie York. Jamie, the only man in this matchup that has a title in this company, he is still the international champion. He's defended that title over 5 times. He's kept it every time. And there's a reason why Jamie York keeps getting into these contender matches for the world title. It's because every match he's in, he keeps selling out and showing people why he's a damn good wrestler, and he gets results that he wants. Green Lantern? No, it's not a Green Lantern attire, because Green Lantern does not wear purple. As we can look at the colors, there's a green and purple attire. Who's the longest international title holder? It's probably Jamie now. It's either Jamie York or Shibata. It's either Shibata or Jamie York. I know Shibata has the most defenses. He has 7. Shibata has 7 defenses of that title before he lost it. And Morbid just slapped Wolfman. Poor Wolfman just got slapped by Reverend Morbid. However, Morbid broken up here by Taylor. Off the ropes, Iron Taylor, big back body drop on Morbid. Picked up here, Taylor's got Morbid. Grim Gory thrown back into the ring here. Just clubbing blow right to the back of Morbid by Taylor. Now you got Wolfman and Taylor. York, oh, nice. Oh no, the referee's got caught by a clothesline by York and a punch by Taylor. Taylor punches Wolfman, now goes for Grim Gory. Gory thrown in the corner by Taylor. Taylor's caught. Wolfman. Wolfman picks up Taylor with a crucifix. Here he goes, and no, Taylor escapes. Beautiful counter by Taylor and a kick out by Gory. Blaze says to rehire me or else. No thank you. You know what? If Blaze beats Man Meat Gorilla tonight, I think Coleman's just going to rehire him. But again, that's a big ask because of how terrible Blaze is. York with that Dragon Cutter. Jamie York to get a chance at the world title. Stopped by Morbid. York again with a big net breaker, this time on Gory. This has been a great match for Jamie. You never know, Jamie York could be double champion at some point. World champion and international champion. Of course, his next challenger for that international championship will be Jeff Cobb. That'll be title offense number 6 for Jamie York. What is Grim Gory doing? Grim Gory trying to go up to stop Morbid, but no, he's hit by a kendo stick by Jamie York. York to seal it here to pin Grim Gory, broken up by Morbid. Hogan says, I can't believe the WWE disrespected Jimmy. What do you mean disrespected? They didn't disrespect Jimmy Hart, they disrespected you, which makes sense because you're an idiot and a liar, Hogan. Taylor blocked a sledgehammer shot there by Wolfman and a neck breaker by Gory. York trying to put away more. Wait a minute, Taylor! Taylor's got Gory in trouble! Grim's in trouble because it's time for an Iron Driver! Iron Taylor to win a shot at Paul Weiss, stopped by Jamie York. York stops Taylor from winning a chance at the title. Or is Wolfman trying to go for the win? Is he trying to put away Taylor? Shot there by Wolfman. Gory, though, from behind. Wolfman didn't see him. Grim Gory from center for 619. Here he goes. 619 to the Wolfman by Grim Gory. Oh, I thought Gory was starting to go for the win. No, I think he is. He might be going up top. Oh, he's going that kendo stick instead. Kendo stick missed by Gory and a clothesline by Wolfman. And now Wolfman with a big-time monkey flip. I almost said a different move there. Wolfman to win. Kick out Taylor. Hogan said everyone liked me, brother. No. Did Hogan forget that he was booed on Raw? Well, probably because he's Hulk Hogan and he forgets everything. Wolfman with a big roll-up. Kick out by Morbid. Right now, the Wolfman, there go wheelbarrow, Bulldog, Wolfman to win a shot of the title, broken up. Stopped by Morbid. Now Wolfman's in trouble, Morbid, Shinbreaker time, Shinbreaker to the Wolfman. Cover here, broken up by Taylor. DDT, the big time for DDT. Morbid Star Claw locked in, but again, there's a cover and a breakup by Wolfman. Wolfman might just save this match, as Grim Gory almost pinned Iron Taylor to win a shot at Paul Weiss. But now up top. Oh no, this isn't good for Taylor. Graves calling, but wait a minute, wait, there's a pin. Morbid can't get around in time. Grim Gory and a kick out. Oh, Grim Gory almost won a shot. Gory was almost number one contender, but no. Jamie York kicked out now. Ooh. Kendo stick to Morbid. Wait, there's a cover on Taylor. And a breakup by Wolfman. Boot to the skull of Grim Gory by Wolfman. And York's in trouble. York, though, blocking Wolfman. Oh, and a kick to the back, but Wolfman escapes. Chair shot by Morbid. No one's home. York's saying, all right, I'm ending this very soon. York chopping away. Off the ropes, Jamie York. Drop kick to the chest. And this is not good for Wolfman. Back into the ring. Wait a minute. Taylor's dropped with a sledgehammer by York. But here comes Morbid to save the day. Reverend Morbid takes out Jamie York. Hogan says he's never lied. Yes, you have. Cover to pin Morbid, broken up by Gory. It's been one heck of a match tonight here. And this is the semi-main event. We still have the main event Cage No Escape match. Taylor's going for the win here. He's got Gory up again. Taylor, another Iron Driver to Grim Gory. This is for a chance of the world title. And he got it. Taylor finally gets his shot. Iron Taylor finally gets his shot at the world title, and he finally gets to have his hands on Paul Weiss. Look at the week that Taylor's had, the last 2 episodes and weeks that Taylor's had. You know, he starts trying to get the wins. Next thing you know, he faces Wolfman, and he won. He beat Wolfman in the Cage No Escape last episode, and look at that. It's changed Taylor. Taylor changed ways. He went from the Mafia, made his own group with Wolfman and Max Cruiser. And yet look at this. Now he gets a chance at Paul Weiss. That's a huge one for Taylor. He's always wanted a chance to become a Triple Crown Club member. And he's always wanted to face Paul Weiss. And he's going to get that opportunity at some point. Hopefully, of course, it's a fair match. But knowing Paul Weiss and the Master Militia, they're going to try everything in their bag of tricks to stop Iron Taylor from beating Paul Weiss and getting the world title. What a win for Taylor. I guess that alternate tire, you could say, gave him some more power. And power enough to win a shot of the world title. And here's your main event, folks. So the hybrid title. 2 friends. Now bitter rivals. Brandon Styles versus Plum. Cage No Escape for the hybrid title. These 2 were great friends in CTL and FL8, or WTF and CTL. But then Plum turned his back on everyone, beat up Devin, attacked him, attacked Styles. that to Marcus. Of course, Marcus then would win the CTL title from Plum at the Royal Rumble. And now Plum's going to face Devin at WrestleMania in a death match. Before that, we have this between these two. Blaze says he wants his job back. No, Blaze, you could probably have it back if you beat Mad Me Gorilla. Early cover by Plum here. And a kick out. Now, so far, though, this has been a night for the challengers. Only one championship tonight has stayed with a champion, and that was Onita. He was the only guy to keep his title. Every other title has changed hands. Of course, Zach York. Zach York won the Openweight Championship in the first match of the night. Then Magman TA. He won the KOPW title from Grit. And then Bull Run won the International Tag Team titles. Blaze says that he's going to beat the stupid gorilla. Are you sure, Blaze? Are you sure? Cover again, another kick out there by Brandon Styles, who's on his second reign as the Hybrid Champion. His first reign was pretty good. He defended the title 4 times. He lost it on the 4th defense in a triple threat against Baron von Farkas and John Michael Santa. Brandon would win back the title in a ladder match, and this is his first defense since winning back the title. And Styles, oh wow, made sure he wasn't thrown into the cage wall by Plum. Blaze says that he has a plan. Are you sure, Blaze? Are you sure? Because most of your plans backfire there, Blaze. I mean, look at you. You said that you're going to retain the title in the Battle Royal on MSW. Nope, you didn't. You got thrown out by Honda. You said that you're going to beat Gabe Kidd. You still haven't beat Gabe Kidd. You said you're going to beat Devin. You still haven't beaten Devin. You said you're going to win back the Shockwave Wrestling World title. You still haven't done that. You said you're going to be better than Iron Taylor. You still haven't done that yet either. Torch Red Neckbreaker for Plum. Brandon Stowe. Big time knee drop to the forehead of Brandon. And Plum's going to continue this aggressive offense with these knees to the back and to the front of Brandon's head. And another knee drop to the back of Brandon Styles' head. And now drops another knee, this time to the forehead. 2 knees to the front of his head and 3 to the back of the head. Plum again completes the trifecta, this time to the forehead. Dan says, I told you I earned those title shots. And yet, now you gotta beat Clark Connors and Drew Maloney, who have already retained those titles at least twice already here in this company. Those two, Clark and Drew, they seem to always bring the fight in their A game when it comes to trying to retain their titles. Blaze Josiah, how tall are you? Who cares about how tall Josiah is? Brandon will roll up, kick out Plum. Yeah, who cares about how tall Josiah Taylor is or how good he is? It's Josiah Taylor. Do you really think he's going to be good after he joined Blaze? Oh, big clothesline Plum. Here comes Plum coming right back into this fight after Brandon rolled him up. There's that power slam. Ever since Plum went to the dark side, became Mia, he has been an absolute force, no matter where he's gone. From CTL, MSW, Shockwave Wrestling to here. He's been a force. And now Brandon's bleeding, and he's in trouble. Plum with a punt kick. Plum, that might have done it. Plum might become the Hybrid Champion to pin Brandon. No. Brandon finds somehow some way to kick out, and he's trying to get out of there. He's trying to get away from Plum. He's hurting, he's bleeding, and he's beaten up, but Styles is still fighting. Big time body slam on Brandon. Plum up to the second rope. Plum, no, misses the fist drop. That's a big miss for Plum. Beautiful springboard DDT from Brandon. Brandon again with another springboard. Oh no, he missed. He crashed and burned. And now the champion thrown. Oh, he thought he was going to be thrown into the cage wall, but Brandon blocks it. Brandon. Blaze says, mind your own business. No, Blaze, how about you? Blaze says that he bought himself a gorilla suit, so is Blaze just trying to cheat himself again? Brandon's going to trying to pull him away with a black frost on Plum. Will that beat Plum with Styles retain? What? He kicked out a 1? Plum kicks out of a black frost at 1. Here we go. Styles going for a PK. And got the PK of the double stomp. Beautiful move from Brandon. And now Brandon from the ropes. Beautiful. And he again, crashes and burns. Brandon, is this it for him here? And then again gets his shoulder up. That's something Plum's going to have to deal with here. He's going to have to deal with that. Every time, Brandon, you think he's done, he's going to put his shoulder up in a T-bone suplex. Devin says he pulled a Fiend. Yeah, he kicked out of Black Cross at 1. Blaze says, me cheat? I wouldn't. Yes, you have. And your cheating doesn't really do much for you there, Blaze. Brandon's caught the corner. Plum with an alley-oop out of corner. And again, Brandon's in trouble. Plum's going to try to hit that punt again. And yeah, he's going for it. No, instead he's going for something else. What is he going for? Oh, the forearm right in the face. Big time forearm to the head of Brandon. And now top rope. Diving fist drop. That has to do it. That has to do it. Cover on Brandon. Plum to win. And that will finish it. Plum is the new hybrid champion. Brandon tried. He tried, but Plum was too much of a force tonight. Well, now what the hell do you think you're doing? Oh, come on. Like, you need to do that to Brandon despite Brandon staying in this matchup for a decent amount of time. God damn it, Plum. What the hell's wrong with you son of a bitch? Plum, the hybrid champion, watching this do the same thing to Devin on CTO's WrestleMania. Not only to beat Devin, but to take him out of reality itself. Which means death. The cold grip and heart of death. As he has the hybrid championship title in his grasp. And now Plum's trying to continue an attack on Styles. Here comes Devin. Devin's trying to come down to stop Plum. Devin and Plum staring each other down. They had that big death match on CTO WrestleMania. Devin and Plum are brawling. Here we go. Devin and Plum, here they go. They're brawling out. This isn't good. This is definitely not good, especially for Devin, who has a match tonight on Shockwave. Plum and Devin brawling it out now. Plum dropped his title to make sure that Devin couldn't steal it. Taylor, wait a minute here. Taylor's coming out to ringside. Taylor's pulling Brandon out of the ring so he's not called the Crossfire. Good for Taylor to pull Brandon out of the ring so he's not caught in the crossfire of this brawl between Devin and Plum that keeps going insane. That keeps going nuts right now. These two are just throwing out punches. No. As these two are brawling, guess who hits the ring and guess who went up behind Devin and hit him from behind? You probably never guessed who went up from behind. Yeah, exactly. You never guessed who hit Devin from behind as Devin had Plum up for a Hell 5. Let me guess. Let me see. It's easy to tell who stopped Devin. There's a lot of people, but it's going to be Red Devil, Paul Weiss, and Con Chain. Of course, Paul Weiss, the world title holder right now, and hopefully he loses it, because that guy's an asshole. Styles has declined the offer. Oh, God. But again, Red Devil, Paul Weiss, and Con Chain. Red Devil hit Devin with a crowbar. And now Con Chain and Paul Weiss are stomping away at Devin. Red Devil just said, wait a second, what the hell? Red Devil took off his mask? Oh my God. Red Devil took his mask off as he keeps getting, Devin's been put on his knees by Paul Weiss and Con Chain. Red Devil is asking Devin, how are you doing? Taylor's pointing at Paul Weiss saying that you have something that belongs to me before just talking to the world title belt. I think we're going to do that for a pay-per-view, of course. The next big pay-per-view, it's probably going to be Taylor versus Paul Weiss for that world championship title, but Weiss is saying to Taylor, no, you don't. This doesn't belong to you. My world championship doesn't belong to you because it's my world title, and you're going to fail, Taylor. Taylor says, let him go, Paul. Let him go, Vice. And Vice says, no. How about you don't screw yourself and get out of here before you get hurt, Taylor? Says Paul Vice, as he still has him and Con Shane still have Devin by his knees. And Red Devil says that he's the brother of Devin. That he is Cade Cobra this whole time. Red Devil's been his brother his whole time. And Devin can't believe it. Taylor, oh, wait a minute, Taylor. Oh, Taylor's trying to get involved now. Taylor just took down Paul. Taylor just took down Paul Vice, and oh, here we go. Taylor took down Paul Vice, and as Devin and his brother are staring each other down as Devin's is back up to his feet, Taylor is trying to get Paul Vice, but Con Shane just pulled him right off. And, oh, God, Pedigree. Pedigree on Devin. The last Cobra on Devin. Oh, poor Devin, man. Gets a shot of the tag titles with Honda tonight, and then this happens. Finds out his brother has been Red Devil this whole time, and is taken out by his brother. Not only that, but Paul Vice and Con Shane. Taylor's again trying to get at Paul Vice, but every time he does, Con Shane pushes him away. And now Paul Vice has said to Shane, all right, we're leaving. Kane says for Vice to pick him up, and Vice says, hold on 1 second, and punches Taylor. Punches Taylor down, and now Paul Vice has just picked up Devin. This is not too good now for Devin. He's been picked up by Vice. And as Taylor's now on the floor, Con Shane is watching to make sure that he doesn't get back in the ring. This is terrible for Devin. Just when we thought that this was a great night for him, brother betrays him. And this could be maybe potentially soon to be the end of career of Devin if this happens. And now a triple powerbomb. Triple powerbomb to Devin by Cade, Paul Vice, and Con Shane. That wasn't too good for Devin. Taylor is now going back up the ramp. Yeah, Taylor's going back up the ramp, and as he's going up the ramp, he's still chirping at Paul Vice about trying to win the World Championship from Paul Vice. He's doing the typical title around the waist taunt here to Paul Vice is what Taylor's doing. At least Taylor is going to have some backup for that matchup against Paul Vice, if they're allowed to have backup. Cade says, good job, guys. Let's go pay Joe Kenny a visit. Oh, God. Oh, no. Now they want to go try to get Joe Kenny? Oh, no. But the thing is, though, if you go after Joe Kenny, there's going to be two, in particular, people that be gunning for your head. I'm not going to say who those two people are, but if you go for Joe Kenny, there's going to be two people that will try to take you out. And Taylor's saying to Paul Vice is the last word of talk. It's only a matter of time, Paul. Yeah, well, you never know. You never know when it comes down to Taylor versus Paul Vice what's going to happen. But that's pretty much going to do it tonight here. From St. Louis, Missouri, that's pretty much going to do it here tonight. Plum might have won the hybrid title, but Devin's brother's turned his back on him. Blaze says this is nonsense. Blaze, shut up and just get ready for your damn match with Mad Meat Gorilla. But anyway, that's going to be the end of tonight's episode. We'll probably see you probably Monday, I think, is when my next episode will be. Probably most likely Monday. It'll be Monday or next weekend for when the next episode will happen. And we'll see you next time, and make sure you stay tuned for later tonight for Shockwave Wrestling.